Ever heard of a time when the people you trusted became the ones who destroyed you? Because that's exactly what happened in the 13th century when the Teutonic Knights, invited as allies, turned into ruthless colonizers, and their betrayal wiped out an entire culture. It started on the edges of Europe, where the old Prussians lived. Not the Germans we think of today, these were tribal pagan people. Deep forests, sacred groves, gods of nature, a proud people, but surrounded by danger. Raiding parties from the Baltic harassed them from one side. Christian kingdoms like Poland loomed from the other. Violence was constant. Homes were burned, crops stolen, families killed or taken. So one Polish duke, Conrad of Masovia, made a choice. He sent word to a group of warrior monks, the Teutonic Order. They had fought in the Holy Land. They were powerful, disciplined, Christian. They came with promises to defend, to protect, to spread the gospel. But they also came with something else: documents, papal bulls, imperial decrees, legal authority that said they could keep any land they converted. That was the trap. Because the Knights didn't stop at building a fortress. They didn't stop at defending. They launched war after war, not just against raiders, but against the old Prussians themselves. The mission turned into conquest. Entire villages were destroyed, shrines were desecrated, the Prussian language banned, their religion branded heresy, their people forced to convert or face death. This wasn't salvation, it was erasure. And all of it was done in the name of Christianity. The Prussians fought back again and again. But the Knights had better weapons, more men, endless support from the Pope and the Holy Roman Emperor. Resistance was crushed, and soon the land was renamed, colonized, divided into bishoprics and military zones. German settlers were brought in. The culture that had existed for centuries, gone. Poland had hoped for an ally. Instead, they had helped create a monster. Because once Prussia was taken, the Teutonic Knights didn't stop. They marched deeper into the Baltics, attacked Lithuanians, pressured Poland, built massive castles like Marienburg, the largest brick fortress in Europe. They weren't just monks now, they were rulers. But arrogance has a price. By the early 1400s, Poland and Lithuania united. And in 1410, they met the Teutonic Order at Grunwald. It was one of the biggest battles in medieval Europe. The Knights were crushed. But for the old Prussians, it was too late. Their culture had already been wiped off the map, their gods forgotten, their names erased from memory. And here's the real tragedy. They didn't fall to foreign invaders. They fell to those they once welcomed as saviors. History doesn't always end in glory. Sometimes it ends in silence. The kind that follows betrayal. The kind that lasts forever. History is full of shadows, secrets, and forgotten voices, and we're here to bring them back to life. If this story moved you, imagine what else waits to be uncovered. From ancient fortresses to whispered legends, each tale holds power. So if you crave more journeys into the mysterious and the true, don't forget to like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and most importantly, subscribe, because some stories deserve to be told again.